You have all these incredible things that you want to accomplish, but yet when it's time to actually do it, you feel like I just can't. And I know that feeling. I go through these phases sometimes where sometimes I have all this energy, I have so much ambition, and I want to get all this stuff done, and then other times I just simply can't. Why is that? You might be thinking, well, I'm getting a full night's sleep, I'm doing everything right, why do I have no energy? Well, there are 4 main culprits. There are 4 energy leeches that could be sucking your energy from you right out from underneath you without you even knowing it. So we're going to talk about that in this video, so hold on tight because this is about to get juicy. But first, before we get into the trenches, we need to know about this little thing called ATP. That is short for adenosine triphosphate. And adenosine triphosphate is the molecule that is responsible for delivering energy to your body's cells. This does it all, baby. So if that's messed up, all your energy is messed up too. So it's important to know that when I say ATP in this video, that's what I'm referring to because I'm gonna say it a lot. Let's get into it. Number 1 is you have up sleep. And you might be thinking, Brett, I'm getting 8 hours a night. I'm getting a full night's sleep. What's the problem here? Well, the problem is not the quantity, it's the quality of sleep. And to understand this further, let's pull out my trusty whiteboard and talk about that. So we all know that you need about 8 hours of sleep per night, but did you know that a sleep cycle takes about 90 minutes? So you should have multiple sleep cycles per night. And a sleep cycle goes through 5 stages, ending with rapid eye movement or REM sleep. So if you wake up and you're feeling tired or lethargic, then chances are you're waking up in the middle of a sleep cycle. So not only do you want to plan out your sleep so that it's 8 hours, but also so that it ends at the end of a sleep cycle, so going by 90-minute intervals. So it takes a little bit of planning, but once you get there, it'll help a lot. Another thing about your sleep is you want to make sure you're not in an adrenergic state when you go to sleep. This means you have a lot of energy, you're all riled up, because when you get into bed when you're in an adrenergic state, then it's going to be much harder to fall asleep and much harder to have high quality sleep. You want to be in a parasympathetic state. This means you're nice and calm and tranquil and ready for bed. And what goes along with that is no coffee and no alcohol within 8 hours of sleep. Coffee, there's not much to explain there. It has caffeine, which actually impairs sleep and has outstanding effects from up to 8 to 10 hours further. And then alcohol, it actually relaxes the muscles in your throat, which makes you more susceptible to sleep apnea and snoring. And when you're snoring or having sleep apnea, it actually causes pausing in your breathing, which causes dips in your blood oxygen levels and actually reduces the ATP that you produce, meaning less energy when you wake up in the morning. Number 2, poor diet. Put the cookie down! No! That was Arnold, if you didn't catch on to that.
Put the cookie down! Now!
If you're not eating healthy, then you're definitely not getting the important vitamins and minerals that you need to produce proper ATP. Likewise, eating a lot of processed foods actually impairs your production of ATP. And if you're consuming a lot of sugars in the form of candy, sweets, sugary drinks, sodas, energy drinks, stuff like that, it actually causes a boost in insulin, and what comes with a boost is a drop. So you have this crash. That's why you feel lethargic and tired after eating sugars. So you should be eating whole foods like lean meats, legumes, nuts, vegetables, and fruits. And I know that's really difficult. Some of us don't have all the time in the world. So let me recommend to you AG1 by Athletic Greens. And shout out to them for sponsoring today's video. AG1 is a comprehensive all-in-one greens powder that is literally designed to fill the gaps in your nutrition. It's packed with 75 vitamins, minerals, and whole food sourced ingredients, and combines the perfect amount of micronutrients, absorption, and taste to jumpstart your daily routine. You just mix it with 8 ounces of water and drink that once a day, and it actually tastes pretty good. Some of us don't have time to be meal prepping 2 weeks in advance or getting in all of our home cooked meals every day, so this could be a nice supplement to that. Some of the included energy supporting ingredients are a natural form of B12 as well as biotin, bioavailable folate and magnesium. So make sure you are getting your greens. Go to athleticgreens.com/BrettMaverick to get started on your order. And my community is getting 1 year free supply of immune supporting vitamin D and also 5 free travel packs with your first order. Yes, you heard me right, a full year supply of immune supporting vitamin D and 5 free travel packs. Pretty sweet deal, so go check them out. I'll leave the link in the description below. Number 3, next thing you could be doing is not doing anything. Yes, the next one is inactivity. You might be thinking, but the more active I am, the more tired I'll get. Yes, you are right, you will get fatigued, but temporarily. You see, the more active you are, you actually raise your baseline level of energy. Why does this happen? Well, this happens because you have muscle mass, and the more muscle mass you have, the more mitochondria you have. More mitochondria, more ATP production. So the less you exercise, the less active you are. This muscle mass shrinks, therefore you have less mitochondria and less ATP. So basically what I'm saying is, if you want to stop being a lazy piece of shit, then you need to become a bodybuilder. I'm sorry if this wasn't your life choice, your life plan, but it is now. Kidding, but you should implement some sort of daily activity, even if it's not a workout routine, then going for a run or joining a class, doing some Zumba or something like that, but get that body moving, baby. And last but not least, the final thing you could possibly be doing is isolation. We humans are social animals. We need to connect with others. It just gives us an extra spark. We mirror each other's energies. So if you're not having that physical face-to-face contact, then you're depending fully on yourself, and it becomes much harder to find that energy. So no, I'm not talking about Facebook, Instagram, or even YouTube. Get out there and meet people. Go join a club or a class, go meet up with some friends. I definitely noticed that when I'm having a down day, even just like a 5-minute call with my friends or family can help boost my energy and boost my productivity for the rest of the day. Long-term isolation is associated with depression. So get around people, even if it means just going down to the corner store and getting a candy bar. Actually, we're eating healthy, so maybe a banana or something. These are the main 4 things. It's likely that if you're tired all the time, you're doing one of these, or if you're really f***ing up, then you're doing all of them. But at least now you know how to identify them and correct them. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, I really would appreciate it if you subscribe, because it would be a win-win for both of us, and it's free, so why not? And until next time, peace.